Hello traders, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm back again with another video. This is Euro Swiss franc on a daily time frame. Um, yeah, just to show you um, a trade, a sell trade, um, using the strategy that I always talk about. Um, so the first thing I do, like I always say, is identify your trend. So this is a clear downtrend on the daily time frame. Yeah. So that's first thing done. Second thing is then you look for your equal lows. Yeah, because we're downtrend. So we look for equal lows where we had multiple bounce to the upside. Yeah. So you can see that was a bounce right there, and then bounce right there, and right there. Yeah, so multiple bounces of this level before we then broke to the downside. So if you have um, taken long of this level, your stops are going to be below this low. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then they eventually broke to the downside. Yeah, so this was the first time we had a break and close below this level. Yeah, for um, since August 2024. Yeah, so since August 2024, so many months, um, we eventually had a break and close. So for many traders, once they've seen this close with engulfing candle, they would take a short trade, and then their stops are going to be above this level, yeah, or above that high, or even above the high, depending on how big your account is. Yeah. So the next thing that they do is they need to come back for a retracement. Yeah. So that retracement traders can also go short and join the breakout traders. So if you join the retracement trader, your stops are also going to be the same place as the breakout traders. Yeah. So you had so many candlesticks patterns here. Dodgy candles, even pin bars, um, to induce you to go short. Yeah. Um, but you going short here is actually the right side. So you've taken the right side, but you took it at the wrong time. Okay. Because the big players don't want you to go short at the same time they want to go short. Yeah. You can't match them. So what they do is that they give you the wrong leg, like they've done here, and then they've boxed you in because your stop losses are going to be above this level, and then they're going to come back to take you out, which they did right here. They came back with big engulfing candle again, okay, to get you to go long. So what these big candles does, this engulfing candle, what they do is they act as a stop hunt. So that these big candles takes your stop losses, and they also act as um, a yardstick for you to jump in and take a trade. So that was what this candle exactly did. This candle right here um, was a candle that was responsible to take out some of the stop losses and also this one. Yeah. And then they also act as a candle to bring more buyers, to bring buyers into the market because this was a breakout to the upside. When they break out with big, large candles. So when they've induced you to go long, if you're not quite sure about this candle, then you would take a break above the close, which is that one, this candle. Then this will get you into the trade. Yeah. So if you're a retracement trader, they have retraced, and then they've also given you this engulfing candle to take a long trade. Yeah. which um you've taken. So you've gone long. If you've gone long, where would your stop loss be? They are going to be above below the level, or even below this low. Okay, so this move right here came to take out the people that have gone short at the breakouts. Yeah, if your stop was above this high, they came, they took you out. Okay, so we had a retracement after a break to the upside. They went long. Your stops are all going to be below here. They will also come back to take you out for sure. Yeah, so before you take a trade, make sure that they've run this rampage. They've taken the sell and then they've taken the long before you go, depending on the trend you're looking. You always look for two stop losses to be taken before you join the trade. That is their signature. Okay, that is what they do. All right. So the long traders, when they went long, we then had a pullback also. Then they've also gone long. Yeah. So all this long move right here is to take out the stop loss. If your stop loss was here or even there, you know, they came and removed everyone that's gone short. Okay. So then where do we join the short, the sell? Where do we join sell trading? Sorry, to join the short sell, um, to join the trend, you identify a supply zone to your left. Yeah. And this was the supply zone that we would take to join the trend. All right. This was a good supply zone. However, it wasn't a fresh zone, this zone right here, because it was responsible for 1 second. Yeah, it was responsible for this one was responsible for this move to the downside. So this is not a fresh zone to take, and this was the only fresh zone. Yeah, the first supply zone to take to join the trend. Okay, this right here is also a supply zone. So if you've taken this zone, you can put your stop above this high. All right, so let's go to the left, to the right. And as you can see, market came to the supply zone and then dropped. Okay, so you can drop down to the lower time frame to look for sell opportunities next week. And then your target should be that low. Yeah, because there are still stop losses below here. So the ones that have taken this retracement to the upside, their targets are going to be that high or even that high. So we assume that there will still be trades, there will still be buyers that are holding their long trades, and this will come down, yeah, to take them out. So if you see a supply zone on the lower time frame, then go short, and your TP should be that low right there, yeah, because we are downtrend. The market needs to come down and break these lows. Okay. Um, if you're not sure, um, then don't participate. Just leave it. You've missed a shot. Look for another trade. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video. Any questions, please drop a comment and I'll try my best to respond. Thank you so much. All the best. Bye bye.